All right, you know something? I'm feeling some type of way. Because here's the thing, man. I get it. New fragrance releases come out and we all want to talk about the flashy new toy. Well, you know what? Sometimes the old toys need to get dusted off and they need to get talked about and worn more often too. All right? And we as influencers, yeah, I'm calling all you out. You're damn right. As a matter of fact, I'm calling everybody in the community out today. And yes, influencers that watch my channel, you know who you are. You're not excluded. I'm talking about hidden gem fragrances and why that's important. Why that's important because these fragrances are fantastic and they need more love, damn it. All right? The first fragrance I'm talking about is from Dior. This is Sauvage. I'm just kidding. Sauvage isn't even on the video. That was just a joke. That was a joke. All right, yeah, now we should just move on to the actual list. So stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. Listen, sometimes I like to get a little crazy, have a little fun around here, all right? Things can't be all serious all the time around here. That is just not my style, and today is just not one of those days. You know what I'm saying? If you are new, my name is Dave. This channel is all about fragrance and grooming. Don't forget to take a moment, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. That helps with my visibility across this platform. Subscribe to the channel, be a real one, and share this video out. Please do all those things, please. Because I'm tired of saying it, and I know you guys are probably tired of hearing it, but if you do all those things, I don't have to keep saying it all the time. So do the things and the stuff, and then I don't have to say the things and the stuff all the time, okay? Okay. All right. This is awkward now. The first fragrance that I'll be talking about today comes from the house of Kierin NYC, and this one here is called Rose Ink. Rose Ink is this beautiful combination of rose, obviously. You do have this a bit of an ink accord here as well, accompanying the rose. You also have a touch of saffron, giving it a bit of a leathery feel. This stuff is so beautiful. It's a unique approach to rose, something that maybe most of you aren't familiar with. This isn't going to be your overly sweet, jammy rose or anything like that. It's just a well-composed composition that is just very beautiful. It does have an elegance to it, but there's also a bit of a badassery sort of a feel to it as well. So a very interesting, contrast between darker elements, and then you have that nice, beautiful rose accompanying the dark elements. Just a great fragrance. One that I just simply adore from the house of Kierin NYC. Rose Ink. Definitely secure yourself a sample. Try this one out, and then come back here and let us know how much you dig it, you know? The next fragrance up is a fragrance that you've probably heard before. You may even own the fragrance, but nobody talks about this anymore. And what the freak is going on? Bentley for Men Intense. This is a gentlemanly, sophisticated fragrance. We have warm spices in here, a bit of an ambery quality, patchouli for sure, and a bit of rum for a light boozy touch. But don't get that, confused. You could definitely pull this off in the office. I have many times. It's great for nights out, when you're hanging out with friends or anything like that. If you are one that likes to go to cigar lounges and just kind of chill out, relax, maybe at a, I guess more of a high-end bar or something like that, this would work wonders for you. It's really great, especially for this weather, the cold, the very chilly nights that we're having here. Gets down into the 20s Fahrenheit. So a perfect one to wear, again, when it's very cold outside, and just has a bit of this elegant, sophisticated nature to it. And I absolutely love this stuff. It wasn't a love at first sniff for me when I first got this in. I was expecting something a little bit different. I guess I wasn't really prepared for what this fragrance was trying to do, I guess you could say. And it's one that just grew on me over time, and I fell in love with this, absolutely love it. And the really nice thing about this fragrance is it's very affordable. I haven't checked prices, admittedly, but if I had to guess, I would say it's somewhere in between like $40 and $50. I'll correct myself right here. And then, you guys could go check this one out for yourself. Again, this is from the car brand Bentley. This is Bentley for Men Intense. The next fragrance I'll be speaking about is from the luggage brand of Tumi. This is Continuum. So Continuum got a bit of hype a couple of years ago when it was launched. I believe this came out in 2021. I could be wrong. I think it was either 21 or 22, something like that. This fragrance, I don't think we were prepared for something like this from the designer world. This is dark, lightly smoky, a little leathery as well. There is a bit of a vanillic nuance that comes in on the dry down of this fragrance, but make no mistake about it. All in all, this is a warm, spicy, dark, ambery scent with a little bit of leather, heavy on the spices. Just a beautiful freaking fragrance. Just amazing. I love the bottle design and the way that the cap is. You actually, there's a mechanism right here, and you actually have to turn it and to open it. So I like that. I also like the accent here, the red atomizer. I do enjoy that as well. Just the small attentions to detail with the bottle design is fantastic. The fragrance is great. Performance is awesome. I get an easy 8 to 10 hours, somewhere in that range with this one. Though it's not a beast, it does have this strong presence on the skin. Lasts for an incredibly long time. It is pretty, it is pretty loud. It's a pretty loud fragrance. It's not quiet by any means or a skin scent or any stretch of the imagination that way. It's just a great scent, one that I cannot recommend enough. It's perfect, especially now. We're toward the end of the fall, heading into winter, and it feels like winter outside, as I said before just a couple of minutes ago. But yeah, guys, definitely check this one out again from the brand Tumi. This is Continuum. There you go. Right there. And then, I cheated a little bit. I brought 2 fragrances out from this brand that don't get talked about enough. I'm going to spend more time talking about one than the other. But Goldfield and Banks. So this is Desert Rosewood right here that nobody talks about, which is what we're going to focus on. And Silky Woods. So the question that I have regarding Silky Woods is what happened to the hype here? I mean, Silky Woods, in my opinion, here, let me start by saying this. So if you're not familiar with Silky Woods, it's a vanilla perfume. Now, this one, unlike other vanillas, this has accompanying notes of tobacco. And you have a bit of oud here. I believe there's some sandalwood in here as well to, enhance the creamy nature of the vanilla that's used here. The vanilla is sweet. It's a sweet vanilla here, but again, contrasted with darker nuances with the oud, with the tobacco. The tobacco is the herbaceous type of tobacco, a little bit dry and leafy. Just a fantastic scent. It does get a decent amount of hype. I just haven't seen as many talks this year as I have in the past, and just kind of wanted to restore the hype with this one here. A beautiful scent, and really how I like my vanillas. You guys know I'm not a huge gourmand lover. I appreciate them. I appreciate the genre. I'm just not a big-time gourmand lover. So I appreciate when a vanilla is accompanied by other notes. You know what? While we're on the subject, would you guys like a vanilla fragrance video for people who don't like vanilla? Because like I said with Silky Woods, there's vanilla there, but there's also other notes that accompany that vanilla, making it great, I feel like, for people that love vanilla but also don't like vanilla. So if you would like to see that video, let me know. Desert Rosewood is a patchouli amber scent with fresh spices, a little bit of warmth from that amber. It's a touch resinous. I do believe there's also there is Mysore sandalwood in here, I believe. There is sandalwood for sure in this one. This stuff is amazing. This is amazing. In fact, this is one of my favorite patchouli scents of all time. The color of the juice, this kind of, rusty color or even a shade of orange, is the perfect color when you smell this scent, because it does smell like this color and like the label design shows here. I love the house. I love their most of their fragrances. Don't love them all. Purple Suede is one that gets talked about pretty frequently. I do enjoy that scent, but man, Desert Rosewood is a slept-on gem. Honestly, if you said to me, out of your list here, I could only try one, I would most likely recommend this one, depending on your taste, unless you're a fan of tobacco. But this one here gets me about 6-7 hours. It's not a screamer off skin, but the scent is divine. Let's move on to that tobacco fragrance that I'm talking about, and that would be this one right here from Fort in Manle. I'm pretty sure I'm like the only person anymore that talks about late harvest. This stuff is amazing. Though there's no boozy note credited, when I first spray this on, I get a hefty dose of whiskey that seems to linger on skin for quite a long time. But all in all, this is the most, pay attention, This is the most authentic, genuine cherry pipe tobacco accord that you will ever smell. It is phenomenal. I absolutely love this for that. The perfumer was able to capture that essence of a cherry pipe tobacco perfectly here. Perfectly, very well executed. You have a bit of a dry, leathery nuance in here, as credited as a part of the story. You definitely experience that. There is a bit of a patchouli here. It's a damp, moist, or wet patchouli if you're not a fan of that M word. So yeah, wet patchouli, little, woody nuances in the background of the scent as well. But again, this is, to me, a cherry pipe tobacco focused fragrance that is absolutely impeccable. The blending here, just amazing. This, 10 out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10 fragrance to me. Now, are you going to feel the same way? Probably not. But you know what? If you are looking for the most authentic cherry pipe tobacco fragrance that you will ever smell, this is the one right here. Fortin Manle Late Harvest, okay? This on my skin gets me about 6-7 hours. Not the craziest, longest lasting fragrance. Good projection, awesome scent trail. Sillage with this, fantastic. Does this garner me compliments? Absolutely. Will it garner you compliments? I have no idea. It's not a one size fits all. You watched that compliments video that was uploaded, right? You should go back and watch that. Anyway, guys, this one again from Fortin Manle. This is Late Harvest. Perfect also for this weather time. All right, guys, we had a little bit of fun. We had some fragrance talk. That's why you clicked on the video, aside from my pretty face. So, yeah, as always, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to do all the algorithmic things, like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, turn that thing to on, and this way, or to all, not to on, to all. So this way you don't miss out on any future content. Hey, do me a couple quick favors, would you? Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Spray your dang fragrances appropriately. I'll see you guys soon in another video. Take care, guys. I love you, man. Peace.